Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is April 29th, 2023, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100 on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendations here. As we all know, trading is risky. You can and you probably will lose money at trading. The thing is to get profitable, get educated. Contact us here at Right Side Trading. Contact me here and see if we can actually help you out. All right, let's jump over to the charts and take a look and see what's going on here on the NASDAQ 100. I'm actually looking at a future contract, and the future contract and QQQ are the same thing. They are the NASDAQ. They are the NASDAQ 100. So at times you'll see me looking at this, or sometimes you'll see me looking at the QQQ. And I'm actually in my simulated account, paper money, because I need to get things set up here, and also I can start viewing things in here a little bit better and get both sides actually set up the way I like it. But let's get to the charts right quick. The NASDAQ is still looking very bullish to me, although it has been basing the last few weeks. And let's go ahead and take a closer look at that right now. All right, on the quarterly chart, as we can see on the quarterly chart, into this new quarter that we're in here in the month of April and all, we can see that we are forming a doji right now at a top and looking to cross over the 10. This is actually a 9-moving average, over the 9-moving average. And then once we get above that, even on the quarter, we're going to be bullish and stuff, and we'll be seeing this market actually climb higher. And I'll be looking for this market to start trying to attack this top. That's what I see here on the quarterly chart. On the monthly chart, we are now above the 200. So this is really good. Really, 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 really good. It's just now getting the, well, now let me back up. I changed my moving averages around on myself. And this letting you see some of the stuff that I do. This right here, for me, this is really, really good. This is my 10. I like seeing the 10. On the monthly chart, if the market is above the 10 moving average, technically a lot of people like saying that the market is bullish. If it's below the 10 moving average, a lot of people like saying it's bearish. Also, I have my stochastic on here. When I see my stochastic actually above there, I see the market above there and my stochastic on the way up, it is time for me to get long on the NASDAQ. That's my couple of my rules that I have in place. Some traders like, based the way they do it at Right Side Trading, and they like doing it at Right Side Trading. They also like waiting for it to get above the 50 before they really get, really aggressively bullish and looking for bullish entries and all. Me, I like seeing it getting, I like using different numbers. I like using the 18. I'm showing my 18. The 18 is my number. Once that crosses, as you can see, it helps me do things a little bit earlier, a little bit more aggressively, and I can see, okay, it's time. It's definitely time for me to go. Everything is good. I'm still not quite at the top of the stochastic above my 80 point, so I still feel okay. As you can see, I have a target here of, I want to see if the market's going to actually get above that. This is that next pivot. This was that pivot down that we had in the market where it was having a hard time getting above this level right here. And now we're definitely above that level now. And the thing is, we're above that level. We're not above that level right now, but look like we're getting ready to attack and get above that level. And that's what I'm kind of expecting here in the next week or two. I don't know if it's going to happen next week, or it might take a couple of more weeks before we actually get above that level. But everything is supporting this market actually going higher, at least the NASDAQ going higher. All right, let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, this is this sideways action, this basing action that we have, which I am okay with. I kind of expect the market, and on this chart, this is where I have my 50 and my 200 on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we were seeing where the market was having a hard time getting above the 50 when it had started doing this drop, before last year. And then once it did get above this level, we saw that it was trading along this 50 line, and it came down to where it got did some dips below the 200 and trading below the 200. Things were looking pretty bad. We don't know what was happening, but we start seeing these bottoms, these double bottoms on the market. Then we actually noticed that we got a actually higher low. We hadn't really, and we got a higher high based on our last swing down. And now we actually getting that we got another higher high. That's why I'm okay with this basing. It never came back down below this low. It never came back down and touched this. So I was definitely okay. And I'm also looking at my pivots. My pivots, I look for the market. If it gets above pivot, I expect it to stay above pivot on the particular time frame that I'm looking at. And it did this week. This week it actually is going higher. We almost look like we're forming a bullish engulfing. It's probably not quite how it might be. It's one of those things where is it close enough for you to actually be looking at more bullish trades and looking for bullish entries based on your technicals and all. And this is what I'm seeing here. I'm looking at this thing now. Is this enough weeks for this thing to be going sideways here for this last month? And will in May they say like sell and go away? No, I don't expect that. I expect here coming up in, this is April, May, I expect this market to actually really probably go higher and actually break this high. I have to wait and see. Look like we will open above pivots. Remember previous month, I said we open above pivot. I expect to stay above pivot. I'm expecting that same thing come up in May. I'm expecting us to open above pivot. I'm expecting us to go at least maybe to this point right here. That's not that much higher because that's only like 300, 400 points. And the NASDAQ has moved that much, that 300, 400 points in a day. So it is possible, in the next few weeks for us to actually break this high. So that's what I'm looking at, and that's what I see in order that supports this NASDAQ actually going higher. Let's go ahead and look down at the daily chart. The daily chart, we got another entry. It didn't come down here low enough, but it did give me another entry on the crossing over here after this little pullback that it did here at the end of the last week and all, and it's actually attacking this high right here, and but I got a target up a little bit higher. This is that basing area. Those few weeks that the market has been going sideways here in April, for the month of April, really, it's right here. We're right at that high of April, and the thing is, see if we're going to break that here come in May, and then in May my target is going to be up here. That's what I see. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope this has been helpful. Hope it helps you see what I see and help you with your analysis of the market. And I'll talk to you later. Hope you have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.